Good evening. How are you tonight? This is Card Creating with Jean. My name is Jean Ducro, and I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. And welcome to Tips Tuesday. We are going to make a box tonight that can be used for treats or small gifts, and I'm excited to show it to you. I think it'll be a fun little project to put together, and I hope it's one that you will like to try yourself. So I hope you've had a good day. We are buckling down for another snowstorm coming up, and we are expecting sleet and rain, freezing rain, and some snow. I know up north they are expecting at least 4 inches of snow. I don't know which is worse. I think maybe the sleet and the rain, freezing rain might be, but I'm not planning on sticking my nose outside whatsoever tomorrow. I'm hoping to get a good start on my Christmas cards, hoping that maybe I can get them all written, and that's my goal for tomorrow. Hi Rhonda, thanks for tuning in, and thank you very much for sharing. So I don't know if there's going to be schools closing and all that kind of good stuff for this mess that we're going to get. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see. I haven't had a chance to watch the news either tonight or yesterday, actually, to see what was transpiring. Hi, Lori. Glad you could join in. So it will be, I guess, a wait and see. I was able to get all of my stuff unloaded from Saturday into the sunroom, and today I got everything unloaded out of the sunroom and taken over to the 2 stores that I put stuff in, and then kept the things that I thought that I would maybe want to use. Oh, Lori, thank you for sharing. I really appreciate it. Yay for you, Rhonda. I hope I can say that Saturday or Sunday night when we talk again, that maybe I will have gotten all of mine out. I haven't done a lick of decorating yet either. I mean, we're still not sure that we've gotten rid of our critters up in the attic, so that's still on the back burner. They're going to come Thursday to take another look and make sure that everything is in place that they've set up beforehand. I know I heard something up there a couple of times. Last night was one, and then 2 nights previous to that, I think I heard something that would be larger than a mouse up there moving around. And so I hope that if there is something up there, and they do go up there, the folks that are coming will see it. So anyway, that's the plan. Oh, I need to get my iPad up and going here so I can see your comments as you come in. Let's see. Ooh, and I got to turn the volume down. It's all, this iPad is so different. When you have the iPad in the landscape position, the buttons for increasing the volume and decreasing the volume are different than if you have it in the portraits area, and then they're the exact opposite. My brain just won't wrap its head around which way is which when I go to turning it on. So I hope so, Shar. I hope so. I plan on not going anywhere. So I hope to have a little fun doing some Christmas card writing and addressing and getting all the envelopes. I always do the envelopes first, and then I sit down and go through and do all the Christmas cards. But I've got quite a stack of cards that I set aside that hopefully, thank you, Shar, for sharing, will cover everything. Otherwise, I'm going to have to quickly make some cards. Anyway, quick announcement. I am going to be sending an order early tomorrow morning, like 1 o'clock in the morning. I plan on staying up until 1 tonight so that I can get my order in on the free shipping, because I'd like to get it sooner than later. If anybody has anything that they would like me to add onto the order, it'll be shipped to me, so we'll have to figure out how to get it to you without you having to pay shipping. But if there is something that you wanted that is not going to total up to $75 in product, I'm happy to tack it on to my order. Just let me know. tonight, if you could please. So I've got one item that I'm ordering for somebody else right now, and we'll figure out how to get together to for me to give that to her. But anyway, that's beside the point. I'm ready to turn the camera down and get started, and I hope you are too. Whoop. Push the button and it didn't do anything. There we go. Okay. Trying to bring it. Yeah, it always wants to slide down just a little bit. So I'll just go a little bit further. Okay, that should. Oh, and then I go and knock it. That's great. How far back do we go? Well, that's not too bad. I can bring it this way just a smidge. I'm hoping that this is not going to be too hard for you to see. I actually sat down last night and worked out what I was going to do tonight because I wasn't sure what I was going to do. Boy, is this thing a mess. So I considered myself really on the ball here to be able to write out all of the dimensions for everything. So I'm going to show you that here first. And I've actually not made a sample. I've got one partially made. I mean, to the point where it's ready to be put together. Oh, that looks a little bit better. Yeesh. Okay, so this is called a Christmas tree window box. And I'm waiting for the camera to catch up here to see. Oh, you can see it all. So if you want to take a screenshot of this, this is the dimensions of the cardstock, the DSP, the window sheet, and a strip of 1/2-inch cardstock, which will be for the little banner that'll go across it with a greeting on it. So, and I can show it to you again at the end because there might be other people that pop on as well. All right, let's get our cutter down here, and we're starting out with a piece of cardstock that's 7.5 by 5 3/4. And on the 7.5 side, we are going to score it 1 inch, 3.5, 4.5, okay, and then on the 5 3/4 inch side, we are going to do 1 inch, 4.5, 4.5, and 5. All right. I like this time of the year when I can be making boxes with you guys. I enjoy this. All right, I'm just going to go ahead and go through and give a good crease to these score lines. And then we are going to do a little bit of trimming. Okay, so we've got the smaller crease over here. Get my little sample up here. Oh, and I did it just the opposite on the other one. Oh, I don't think that really matters too much. Okay, we are going to cut up on this score line here and angle this one down to that same point. Cut that off, and then flip it over, Jean. That'll make it a little bit easier for you. Okay, so now we are going to cut down from the top and angle over. So we've got this is going to be our joining tab. And then we're going to cut down here. We'll cut down here. And I'm going to cut across this one score line just so we have a small tab there. And then cut down on this side. And again with the small tab. And we're going to go back and cut little pie-shaped pieces off on these tabs. I don't know why it is so frequently when I do boxes like this, I end up with it backwards as far as the side that the tab is on. I don't know if it's because I'm left-handed, if that's the problem or what. Okay, we got the top half done. Now let's tackle the bottom. So the bottom, we are going to take a slice over here on this side. Leave these straight, the wider panel. And then cut the little pie-shaped piece out of the smaller tab. And that's it. Okay. So this is what we have. Or this is what we have, depending on which side your tab ends up on. Oh boy. Okay, so we are going to actually cut out our window on this one that has this narrow panel on it, so that when we glue this together, that tab is glued towards the back. So because I goofed up on this one, we'll cut out this panel because it's next to this long narrow one rather than over here, because that would be more or less the back. Okay, let me get the rest of our little parts and pieces over here. We are going to use the tree stamp from the die from the Ornamental Christmas. We are going to use the, what is it? Have a Merry Christmas from this set. We're going to use the banner punch, the long one, excuse me, to get that in. And if you have a corner punch, we are going to round these corners. This probably gave me the hardest time, was getting this in here. All these little extras pieces on the top here. Come on, get in there. And that one was the easiest, of course. Okay. we are ready to put some DSP pieces on. Okay, so the first one I thought we would do, I'm going to use the Special Designer Series paper from that same pack, the Modern Christmas. And I thought we're just going to go ahead and glue this on here. And then, I gotta see what we've got here. I thought we'd do the Fa La La here. And this is going to go down here on this because it'll be the last piece that gets folded over. I think I'm going to hold that off because I want to make sure that I like the direction that the words are going when I put it on the bottom. So we will, you know what, I think I'm going to use my tape runner. I've always, when there's a specialty paper with the gold in it, I just want to make sure that I am not going to have a little ridge from the glue. So I'll just use this. I am going to be so happy to get these eyes fixed because I've been just struggling lately. I was trying to write price stickers today for some of the things that I didn't have bagged up, and I had to bag up before I took them over to the stores, and I was using a round sticker. I can't tell you how many of them I wrote the price off the sticker and on the... I was like, oh, brother. He wasn't happy. So... Okay. Now we are ready to put our cutout in here. And we're going to do that on, let me try to center that. And I'm going to make sure that it stays put by putting a little piece of the tear and tape on here. I think that looks pretty good. Now, let's see. Getting this lined up. I definitely am looking at needing Santa to bring me some new cutting platforms. And I'm going to leave the, I think, make 2 of these boxes tonight, because this is going together pretty quick. Okay, so now we're going to take our piece of the window sheet, which again is 2 2¼ by 3¼ and we're going to put that on the back. And they're saying to use glue. All right, I'll use glue. the mono glue. I'm going to put it on the... I think I'm going to put extra little bit in here. Here we go, eyes. Come on. Ooh, that's close. But it's on there. Right down here. It's right on the edge. I didn't want it to ooze over. I think it would probably be wise to do the cutout and then let the glue sit on there before you put the window sheet on, so it doesn't mush out and go over the edge. Okay. So now we can go ahead and put these two together. I haven't been looking to see if any comments have been made. Nope, none. Okay. I was worried I'm going to miss something. I should have just folded it down to begin with. Okay. And then we will tuck our ends in. Bring this one down. That is just, there we go. That's better. I'm going to put a little dab of glue on each one of these tabs. And this is one I checked, and I will be able to do everything on this except glue it together, and I can get it in an envelope and send it to you. So we will have a drawing on this. Now, whether you decide you want to add that sentiment at the bottom is up to you, but if you have it laying down, it looks a little bit nicer to have that completely finished off. Just going to kind of help this along here. Okay, so I think I'm going to put the fa la la this direction, like so. It's stuck to my finger. There. Okay. Now, the top comes down together like so. We're going to put a ribbon on there. But we are first going to put our little fa la las on each side. guys. Work with me. Too high. But I think it's going to have to go. Yep. Okay. Oop. And fa la on the back. Oop. Okay, there we go. Got that. Now we're going to take our small paper punch and we're going to put a couple holes in here to put the ribbon through. Alright. And I thought we would use the gold striped ribbon to add that little bit of sparkle on there. Get out my ribbon scissors and make a nice little point here to help us get it through that. Okay, it's gonna be a stinker. Maybe I have to get my needle out. No, I guess not. I'm just folding it in half. That looks like a healthy bit of ribbon there to make a bow with. Oh, I didn't put anything in the box. You guys, why weren't you yelling at me? Oh, nuts. Okay, well, I have some candy sitting right here to put in there, too. That wasn't so smart. Okay. We can open it up partially and still get it in. I thought since we got gold, we would put these nuggets in, and I've got 8 nuggets that will fit in there quite nicely. There. That's better. Gotta make it worth their while. Oh, this ribbon looks really pretty on here. Except I got the bow on upside down. Hate when I do that. See if I do better this time. Go around the other direction. Up, over and under. does this one want to go flying in the air? That needs to come in just a wee bit. Okay. Give a little trim to this. This side isn't so bad. There. There's number one. Hope you like it. Put together. Now I have paper cut for the other one, and we can just move into that if you'd like. So that was this one. If you want to take another picture of that, we can just go ahead and add paper onto this one. And I'm using the same paper. Oh, and I was going to actually see about putting a gold star up here on the top of the tree. I had some that were already cut out. And I wondered what this would look like. Well, I'm glad you like it. Oh, that looks kind of cute. We could even maybe pop it up on a dimensional. Let's get some. I got a little one right here. I think it will fit on there. It will. Okay. Oh, that looks cute. And I don't know about this. Maybe not so much. Some of these dots. Do we want to put anything on that glass or not? On the window sheets? What do you think? That too much? They're not going to show up real well if I put them out here. Not on this one, at least. Here's some little ones here. What do you think? Should I put the dots on there or not? Oh, we got to do the. I'm all set to start on the next one, and we didn't even finish the first one. Good grief, Jean. We got to put the sentiment on there. Okay. Tell me about the dots, though, if you think I should add the dots while I'm working on this little sentiment banner. Whee! And I'm just going to stamp it in black, I think. It would look cute embossed as another added touch. Oh, where did the stamps go? There they are. Try to do this centered. Oh, come on, Ice. No dots. No problemo. Wasn't sure I cared for them myself. But when you have stuff floating around your desk, you sometimes take a chance and see what works and what doesn't. Okay, so this is just going to go across there, and we can pop that up as well. Let's cover it up before we get going again. where are my little, oh, I got a bunch of odds and ends here of, okay, so I don't have any mini glue dots here. Yes, I do. I got a package of them right here. Hope you all took advantage of getting some glue dots and things when we had that Black Friday sale. And just to let you know, today's the last day for the sale on the Paper Pumpkin sale. If you're interested, big savings on that. Let's see, what was I going to do? Nah. Kind of wish we had some like gold thread. You know, I think I might have some down below. We had some a while back. I don't know if I have anything left. I was using it for making ornaments, and this isn't looking too good. That's not going to come apart. No, I think I used it all up. I liked when we had things that you could take the ribbon apart and get the little threads off. There. Now it's complete. Okay. Now we can go on to this one. Okay. So using the same paper, this is doing in there, but the different pattern. I thought this might be kind of pretty. And then just use the polka dots for the other strips. That would be down here. And then these guys will go up here. On each side. And for this, not only do we have the stars that we can use, but I also have a few, I've got 4 of these little, the gold diamonds that we can add on to the front too if we want to. We'll see how it looks. All right, let's get cracking. And I liked this side too, but I don't know. What do you guys think? Do we want to go with the stars or the trees? Tell me what you think we should use. What's on the other side of this? Oh yeah, we can't use that. The stars or... Oh, Jean. What are you doing? Gotta cut another piece of paper. Guys didn't yell at me loud enough to tell me I was putting the glue on the wrong side of the paper. You want to use the stars. Okay. We can do the stars. And this one is cut just absolutely right on the money between the score lines. I don't know if that was a typo, but there. How did I get that so crooked? Come over just a little bit. This is the side we're gluing. The black and white trees would look gorgeous with red cardstock. Just saying. But I thought, oh, we've got this one already ready to go. Let's use it. Okay. So this is one of those that is 3/4 by 3 1/4. 3/4 by 3 1/4. Nope, wrong one. Oh boy. There we go. I'm getting down on this paper. Three quarters. By 3 1/4. Okay. All right. That one, oh yeah, goes into the garbage. All right, so this is got the small panel here, so we're going to cut this one out. All right, put that through quick. And it moved. Doggone. Hate when it does that. This one is swinging. I do not like this at all. Should have had 2 pieces of on there, but we're going to go with it. Oops. Now then. Look at that. It's going to go right up to the edge. All right, I'm going to let that sit for just a second. And we're going to work on our tag while we're waiting for that just to set up. I love this punch. This is awesome. Okay, Christmas first. center that one. Have a Mary. There. That turned out okay. My desk is closing in on me here. Got too much stuff on it. Hate that. You start out with a nice wide open desk and it doesn't take long, let me tell you. Okay. Let's see if this is set up enough that we don't have a catastrophe. Very good. Still getting okay. Get some glue on here. Those of you that have had cataract surgery, am I going to be able to do live videos in between the 1 and the 2? Since they don't do them both together? I'm just wondering. I was thinking of that earlier today. Glue on here. And up here. There, that's better. Okay. This Christmas tree is going to look like he's taking a little snort or something. He's enjoying the Christmas cheer. There's where some of the sticky was. Let's see it. Boy, these glue erasers are awesome. I can remember before I had one how frustrated I always would be. And that was mostly when I was doing scrapbooking. And somebody introduced me to that. It's like, wow. Oh, I gotta tell you, that cracks me up. Oh. All right. I should put the star crooked too, huh? Coming down the side. No, I won't do that. Let's see. I was trying to figure out which is... There we go. Now, do we want to add? It takes away from it. Okay. Now this time I will grab some candy before I even get to that stage. trying to find the ones that had the gold wrappers on them to go in there. Two, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alrighty. I don't know how. There we go. I guess we're done with this. Get that out of the way. Sorry to go off camera, but it's just hard to get a hold of this with the candy in it. It's kind of heavy. All right. Normally I'd be holding this in my lap, I think. Stay straight. Hold it. Oh, this one's going to be a challenge now. All right. Oh, where's my needle? I don't know how to skin a cat. I think that's it. Actually, this doesn't feel like it. Well, it must be. Unless I stuck it someplace else. Thought I had one that had a really nice sized eye on it. Oh, this isn't going to work either. Just going to have to make this work. Maybe through one at a time. Yep, that's better. Okay. Okay, well, I'm looking forward to it, let me tell you. I can't remember which eye they're doing first. I hope they're doing my right eye because it's bad. I'm going to try it this way, but I think it's going to end up being the wrong direction. No, no. Whew. It ended up being pretty darn good. There we go. And let's get our little sign on there, and we're good to go. Two in an hour. Pretty good for me. On a box, at least. Just using the mini glue dots here, 3 of them. There. There. And there's our 2 boxes tonight. I hope you like them. They are definitely super easy to make. Wait till I see the real colors. Yeah, that's what I've heard. I just want to be able to see. I feel like I'm walking around with Vaseline over my eyeballs. That's what everything looks like. It's just so blurry. Oh, I'm glad you like them, Shar. Thanks. So now we need to have our little drawing, and that's going to be for the tutorial for the luminary. This is luminous. Yes, it is luminous. And I've already started on that. Shar, I haven't mailed yours out yet because I was having problems getting that tutorial written. I finally finished it tonight, so I will get it in the mail to you for the tissue box covers. So let's do this right here. Get my stuff out of the way. On the right scissors so I don't use it for cutting paper. Okay. Let's see who is lucky. It's Pam Golzinski again. Pam, you need to go and get a lottery ticket. I think it's so funny how, even though I shake these up, I go for a period of time with the same person winning a couple of times in a row. But that is awesome. And I try to put them down according to how you guys sign on. So I hope you want to make those luminaries because you're going to get the instructions for that. And they are fun. Very fun to make. Yes, congratulations. Yay. I agree. So I will finish getting that together tonight, maybe, since I have to stay up till 1 o'clock before I place my order. I can't wait. I think I'm going to be almost done getting the pre-order stuff. There's still a couple of things that I really want to get, but I think I'm going to have to wait. And I wanted to reorder the branching out dies. Char knows about that. But that's not available until the 15th. I go to put them on my order. I was like, oops, they're not available. And then I looked, and they'll be available next week, it says. So hopefully they will get back in stock. When I had called and asked about those when we were trying to order them before ordering the bundle and it wasn't accepting the number, they were repackaging it. So I see that branching out stamps are on the list for last chance list. Sorry, words were hard there. And but the dies are not. So I think that they are probably going to continue with those dies. I love those dies because of the graduated shapes of them all, and I think they'll be quite nice to use. Stay safe if you have to go out tomorrow and the next day, and I will see you on Sunday night. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.